game on a large capacity for Final Fantasy, amongst other games. And anyway, the plan is for this to become a couples channel for my wife and I and other couples out there who like to game together. And anyway, without sitting here running my mouth, we get into it. Tonight I'm going to do some Heaven on High with my Bard. For those of you who don't know what that is, Heaven on High is level 61 to 70. What this game calls the Deep Dungeon. Something that you can basically level your character quicker. Get into it a little bit more once we get there. Queue right now, ever since they started the cross-server visitation a couple of weeks back, the servers have been packed out and there's always some sort of a queue. Usually not too bad. Goes. We run a free company on Excalibur Legacy server called Icon. There's probably about 5 or 6 of us, my wife and I, that have been playing online games together. For a couple of us early on in WoW, like pre-Vanilla 60, and the rest are from Cataclysm era. At any rate, we have our house here, located in Limsa, right on the beach as you see out here. Got a nice little plot, beachfront property, a nice deck, market board, and a summoning bell. They're all things that are pretty sought after when purchasing a house. Got a good deal on it. I'm going to check my airships before I head out. Heaven on High. My lovely house. My gigantic elephant lamp. Alright. Airship. We're working on getting our airship to 50. See, the first one is 47. Second one, got it. Kind of working on it, slowly but surely. Never made an airship in this game or have any idea what it's for. For the most part, the items you get from the airships can be used for currency, money off the auction house. Great deal of many items for as far, like building other airships and whatnot. Once you hit level 50, airships actually travel to sort of a dungeon type area called Sky, and the only way that you could get normally is through the airship process, getting it all the way to level 50, which is very tedious. It takes some time doing, but it's well worth it in the end, especially if you're into that kind of content. Past the cutscene. You'll have to forgive me. Formalities are off or whatever. It's my first time actually live streaming, attempting to do any kind of streaming with other than showing my friends a game I want them to hold up and play. So, anyway, that being said, we're going to teleport out to Ruby Sea, Onokoro Point. Are mount up, and there's a little dog over here. Easily tell where it is by people. I'm going to my character log here. Kind of see a bit. Most of my classes are 60. Working on getting other ones up there. But my bard's at 64. Go ahead. Switch over. Bard. I'm ready to go. For your deep dungeon stuff, kind of gives you a cool little 8-bit platform. Shows you like the symbol up here in the upper right hand corner, up to the highest level available. Matched party. Leveling up my Aether Pool armor and armor, which is the damage that you give and the damage that you take while inside the deep dungeon. Higher those numbers, the less damage. Right now I have to reset my progress because you can only do floors up to floor 30 without having a at any rate, person here, the custodian, allows you to do certain things. So get your armor and your weapon to a certain point, you request to keep it, and it pops up here and it shows you a list of weapons. So for my samurai sword, which kind of looked like that, if I wanted to keep for my bard, this big gigantic orange thing, kind of ridiculous, but you were required to have 10 of these grips. Forge a grip, it costs 10 of each of your arms and armor. So I'm going to actually wait till I cap out and out for you. And I like to start on floor 21 to 30 because the wife has figured out it's actually a faster queue. More XP. Oh. I haven't played Bard really since, I want to say, Realm Reborn. Back in vanilla Final Fantasy 1.0, if I can call it. We had a rough go of it. Things were pretty hard. The game really wasn't incredibly fun. People complained. A lot of the complaining was from the Silver Spooners and WoW, who couldn't stand to have any level of a challenge. Don't get me wrong, the game had its problems in 2.0, but it wasn't absolutely terrible. At any rate, I capped out so that when Realm Reborn launched, I really didn't have much to do besides start a brand new class, because it allowed us to, keep our 1.0 classes and carry them over. So I had a max level archer or bard, ranger, however you want to look at it. Realm Reborn started, and I really didn't have to do much of anything other than try and get gear or find other groups of people that had level capped as well. And I ended up, I think, leveling Paladin. Because there's not much for me. So, once people kind of got in swing with things, I put the Paladin down and focused on my Bard. And geared him up, and then next thing we knew, Heaven's Word was coming out. Expansion. We kind of put it away. Put Bard away anyway. And I started Dark Knight, which is my second main now. My first main, Samurai. I really love that class. It's a lot of fun. It has high DPS, has a little bit of a skill curve. But if I'm DPSing, I'm playing that, and if I'm playing a Dark Knight. As I was explaining earlier about Heaven on High, it's just a kind of a means to play the game, level up, see your new skills on class you're working on, and experience something a little different. When you look at the screen here, of course you've got your normal bars. These skills that are kind of darkened out are skills that I haven't met the goals to use yet. You do level up inside here at an increased rate compared to what you would in the world. Same as, or it's the same with House of the Dead. Get in there and start playing, all of a sudden, wow, that's good, one monster got 4 levels. Well, that doesn't actually apply to your actual character levels. In here, it's all about earning your Aether Pool armors and weapons, and you get these pomanders, they're like a sphere, and you get them out of these random treasure chests, and they all have a different. Some of them summon some of the primals to attack, some of them just buffs, some of them give you debuffs, or remove debuffs, I should say. They set traps to be visible to you and your party, traps on the floors, just a host of things that they are useful for. And then on the side over here, map everything for 8-bit, which is kind of cool. Really the purpose is to just fly through here and have time, learn some of your newer abilities. Oh, crap. I just set off the trap. It's trouble right now. Okay. Don't want to get too overwhelmed and die. Progress. Start. Time for a while. Oh, one man down. Focus. All right. hoping to, wife and I, over time, get some better equipment, get the green screen, and remove all this stuff off in the back here for our crappy bedroom, like that. But we here play games all the time, especially once work and whatnot, and why not stream?
Why not stream?
Or GLs, all the other fun things. Guys, clearly, they're just kind of rushing through. Normally, groups take their time and pop treasure chests and all of that good stuff. Just hit the pomander, find all the cursed holes. Extra items. Craft socket. Alright.
This is staying, wasn't it? Staying. Staying.
There's a great many things I'd rather. Yeah, I know. I don't know why it didn't. I set it up to turn and oh, that's good. Didn't obey.
Huh.
Yeah, it seems to be good.
Oh, I see.
We
Yeah. Faith.
had more people stop by and visit,
Yeah.
and I said,
I see.
get stuff and bring me another one.
No. I look like. Now I look like a. That's not real.
Gotta level up for armor. One of the best things about Bard, especially with the Shadow Bringers expansion coming up, them giving us our movement back, being able to run around and fight and jump around, obnoxious, while shooting the bow.
Hey, you were even done with that one.
That's yours.
Oh.
Dude. We're on floor 28, so when you queue in, you start at floor 21, up to floor 30 with boss encounter. Got one more floor to do, and we'll boss encounter.
This is strictly for leveling purposes.
I did.
Well, items.
No, it should be good. Once we upgrade the microphone, punch on my chips while streaming and not have to crunch in people's ears.
Okay.
Mute it.
And once you do it. Really do couple streaming, which is really fun. Right?
Right.
Right.
You'll have to forgive her game show host personality.
That's what it's about.
Oh,
You don't have personality.
yeah, I'm just a man. Apparently. A man. According to my wife and my children, I'm a man.
And my best friend. From that.
Really don't care what they have to say. Yeah, I'm a man. I'm not gonna roll around and be happy about everything. Makes sense. Alright, here's the boss, Garuko. Looks like someone from Moana. Yeah. Like a Hawaiian something or
Oh
other.
yeah, I guess. Now we on.
Yeah, this fight is really being a ranged DPS makes it go. Because you can just stay back here and stay at range. Does that thunder clouds in the sky deal, you just get to the back of the room and spread out from everybody else. Extra crap. We didn't get any Magicite or anything on this run because, these people want to hurry up, rush through.
I wonder if
It's possible. It would probably take.
does it scale or no?
I believe it does. Wow, I'm kind of screwed. hot. Got him. Yeah. And that's floors 21 to 30. Good. Give commendations if you want to. Guess I'll get the Dragoon. Then pretty much the end of it. Nope, no bags, no nothing. But as you guys can see down here, you got 1.498, 1,498,500. That's going to be the end of that. Hope you guys watching jump around like a buffoon inside heaven on high. Expect regulars from us on different things. Going to focus on everything from leveling, goofing off in the golden saucers. You name it, we'll probably do it, especially with the expansion coming up. I'll probably streaming just about everything on this. I'd like to thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon.